What is up, everyone? All Barcelona fans and football fans. Yeah, let's just first address the elephant in the room here. Yeah, I know. I haven't uploaded in a while. It's been plenty of things that's gotten in the way that I haven't been able to, help. So it's personal things first off, and then recent weeks have not been the best in terms of results for Barcelona, so that kept me in an even lesser mood to be able to try to get a time to do it. Um, but yeah, last time I did a video, we were doing pretty decently, but after that, it's gone just very wonky. Well, we managed to make it into the top eight of the Champions League, obviously, beating Copenhagen in the final game. Very, very good there. Benfica knocked out Real Madrid from the top eight by winning there. And now they're facing them in the playoff rounds, which Madrid won the first leg there. But I'll get to that in a minute. And we've had this whole month off now, pretty much from the Champions League. Thankfully, a little bit of time to rest, but that still didn't help. Plenty of injuries to happen, and injuries that really affected us big time. Injuries on Pedri, of course. Then we have injuries on Rafinha, on Marcus Rashford, and that's in the latest 2 weeks or so has made us dip down bad in form. Especially now when last two games are two losses. Yeah, the last two games we have lost to Atletico Madrid and to Girona. Atletico Madrid in the cup and Girona in the league. And now our title hopes for those two, for both the league and the cup, are in jeopardy. And it's so frustrating because we're better than these two teams, much better, and we should be able to get this done very well. Especially how we've seen now Atletico Madrid play afterwards. They have like lost a couple games and drew a game or whatever. They have not been playing good at all. But somehow they beat us 4-0. Somehow we let them score four past us because we were not concentrated, because of our injuries, and because of we were not concentrated in the tactics that we're doing with the high line and everything. We let them score four past us, which is very much frustrating and very irritating. Something that should not be happening. We should not be. I can accept a loss sometimes. I get it. You cannot win every single game. I understand. But losing like that, 4-0, that is just absolutely embarrassing and so dumb when you know that you're the better team, when you know you can do better. It's one thing if you're like very weak and you know nothing's gonna go anything off against a massive team or something. That's one thing. But here we shouldn't have lost 4-1. Or 4-1, yeah, I'll get to that. It should have been 4-1. We shouldn't have lost 4-0. We shouldn't have lost 4-0 because that's not a result that really describes our actual ability. That's just such a dumb result to get there, and it's very terrible because we should be able to score. We should be able to score, and we shouldn't be able to concede that much. Okay, if we lost like maybe 2-1 or something, they edged us out in the first leg or something with a couple goals, fine, whatever. Yes, that also is bad, but at least you can say, okay, they edged us out. There's a few problems here and there, but we'll fix it. It's still manageable. We can come back in the second leg, right? It's just a 1 goal difference or something like that. 1 or 2 goal difference. That's fine. And that's kind of what we felt last year when we lost to them the first leg with like 4-2 or something, whatever it was. Or something. Or was I don't know. Was it like that? Or did we lose? We lost to some type of way. I don't remember exactly what the scoreline was, but it was more narrow, right? We lost in the first leg more narrowly. We scored a few goals, and that gave us more hope. And then we went into the second leg, and we scored one. I think it was just one goal. I think Ferran Torres scored, and then that was enough. I think we maybe lost like by 2-0 or something, and or 2-1, 2-1 or something in the first leg. I don't know, but anyways, that's beside the point. It was a more narrow game in the first leg, and then we could more easily come back in the second one, and that was reversed as well. That's one in the second leg we had an away game. Then the first one was at home. Now we should have at least have scored a few goals to make it more better for us, but we couldn't even do that. And that's what's frustrating. That's what's bad and shouldn't be happening. We shouldn't be conceding goals like we are. Lately, this has been a problem. Not being able to score, not being clinical enough, and then conceding. Same thing happened against Girona again. In a way, like it's just so bad up front, and especially also when we don't have. If we were missing Pedri, Rafinha, and Rashford now lately, it's been absolute just chaos up front. We couldn't be able to do anything really. And then don't even get me started on the defense with how much it's lacking in some sense, and how easily we're just conceding goals in some ways as well. Even in the games that we have won in recent weeks, we have taken way too long to score and have been struggling way too much to get the ball past the net. It's only by luck, really, in the end that we pressure because we have that bigger quality in some of these teams that we pressure enough and they get more time and we finally push through in a way. But we couldn't do that against Atletico. This was dumb. And now, yeah, okay, let's address the other elephant in the room here as well for these two games. Once again, the horrendous, absolutely horrendous refereeing and use of VAR. VAR in the Spanish football is absolutely useless. Absolutely useless if your name is not Real Madrid. That is, right? Absolutely fucking useless. It has no use whatsoever. When it comes to us, especially, because they don't even want to try to use it. That goal that should have been a 4-1, that Kubarsi goal, I think it was that against Girona? I don't remember. I think that was against Atletico, right? If I'm not mistaken now, maybe that was he was scored against Girona. I don't remember. It's been so much. But either way, we scored a goal, right? I think it was Lewandowski who scored it, or maybe not. Maybe that was offside, actual offside. Whoever scored it, anyways, whoever scored it, there was a goal in that game. There was a goal in that game, but they ruled that goal like I think it was offside or something. When it 100% fuck damn wasn't. They took off that goal, but for some stupid reason. They made up a dumb reason, just made no sense at all. That goal could have helped us a lot. At least have one goal with us to the second leg to close up the cushion a little bit. They'll make it a little bit easier for us to not having to be able to score 5 goals to win. They said we have to score 4. No, they messed us up so bad. Now we're in a horrible position going into the second leg because of that. Yes, we didn't deserve to win, but that goal should have stood. That could have helped us a lot in the second leg. That goal could have helped a lot, but no. They robbed us of that goal. And that is just despicable. Same thing in the Girona match. We lost this game now. Earlier this week, on Monday. We lost it 2-1. We didn't deserve to win, first off. No, we didn't. We were playing just, I don't know what the hell we were doing. We were just not ourselves at all. Neither were Girona, though. They were missing a lot of chances as well. This game was a 1-1 game. That's the fair result here. It should have ended 1-1. And I would have been okay, at least a little bit okay with that. Yes, we still would have lost the top spot to Real Madrid, but we still would be at least not 2 points behind them, but at least 1 point then behind them. And this is just, I don't know. That was a goal right there. Also, once again, called off. Oh no, there was a goal that should have been called off, right? No, it was Kubarsi. Now I remember. Yeah, it was Kubarsi who scored against Atletico Madrid. That was called off for offside. This time around, it was a goal for Girona that should have been called offside, or not offside. I mean, should have been called off because one of their players absolutely had a horrible tackle or a horrible stomp on Kunde. He stomped his foot like it really just went in real hard. That goal should have been called off. That goal should have 100% have been called off. That should have not have stood. And even afterwards, they admitted these fuckers, the Spanish referee committee, or whatever they called, they admitted it afterwards. Multiple of them, like saying, "Yeah, it was a mistake. That shouldn't have stood," and they like banned that referee or whatever or in the VR room for a week or something. They always do this. They always like backtrack afterwards. Oh yeah, we were wrong, but who gives a shit now? You've already done the deed. You already have robbed us of a point, and now you just backtracking now. Who gives a shit what you do now? That doesn't matter. It's already done. The damage has already been done. What is that? What is you banning that one guy in VR gonna do now for us? Nothing. Nothing at all. Not a single thing really that matters now because what is this like? Are we gonna say like, oh nice, yeah, oh justice has been served? No, no, that doesn't work like that. It'll just this is football, not some freaking schoolyard. When a bully gets suspended from school a little bit, so he won't bully any more kids. Like, what is this shit? It's so stupid. It's absolutely stupid. That goal should never have stood, and we should have had a point in that game. Yeah, we did not deserve to win, but neither did they. So that should have been a 1-1 result. A draw. But it wasn't. They get their goal, they win, and we lose all points and our number one position in the league. By much more worse way than we could have. Right? Being 2 points behind Real Madrid now. Well, at the moment, it's still that, right? They're playing right now. They're losing. But I'm not going to say anything more than that. We'll see how that result goes. But either way, tomorrow we have a game against Osasuna. I think, Levante, not Osasuna. The Real Madrid face we have a game against Levante tomorrow. This is a must win. This is 100% bounce back must win. This is where we have to bounce back, get back into winning ways. Because Rafinha is back, Pedri is back, Rashford is back, and potentially Gavi is still started training, but I don't think he's going to be ready for tomorrow. But all this other three, they have gotten the green light. They will be in the squad. I think probably Rafinha will potentially start. And Pedri will maybe get some minutes in the second half, potentially. But this is a win. This has to be a win. Most of our players are coming back. We need to bounce back now. We need to work ourselves back into good form. And Hansi Flick has also said that he's working on those mistakes that they've done and not pressing enough and holding and all that. So I hope he's worked really hard this week to really get their players' mentality back on track and have them focus fully again the right way. I really do hope so. I really do hope that he gets that done and that we can get a proper victory. And I'm not just saying a victory like a 1-0, 2. No, I'm expecting at least a 3-goal victory. 3 or 4 goals I'm hoping for. We need that now. We need that, not just for for the results in the league and all that, for the league, but for the mentality, for the morale, for the motivation for the rest of the season. We need a big victory to get the players going again, get them feeling good, get the fans feeling good again. We all need that. And that's what I hope tomorrow can really bring. I I hope this game is gonna be good. We're playing at home. No, most of our next 3 games are at home, so that's good. We're playing at home. We should be. We have the fans backing the players in the stadium. We should be able to get this done and bounce back properly and get ourselves in good form ahead of these really tough games coming up now in March. That second leg against Atletico, we'll see how that goes. I hope we can make a comeback, but well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But also, on top of that, other than that, we have the Champions League games coming up. When with whatever opponent it is, whether it's PSG or Monaco or Newcastle, I'm not gonna say because they crushed them in their first leg there, Newcastle. They're not gonna come back, so it's gonna be one of those 3 teams. One of those 3 teams, whether whichever one it is, we need to be ready. We need to be fully ready. I'm hoping it's Newcastle. That'll be the best case scenario for us because I don't think Monaco is gonna be able to come back from that loss to PSG. They gave him a good game. It ended 3-2 in the end, but we'll see. But whichever it ends up being, we need to be ready. We need to be at our absolute best to really get through to the quarterfinals. And from there, we'll see. If we manage that, from there, we'll see from then what happens going forward and what we're gonna do. But at least for now, that is our main goal. That should be the main goal. Getting good form, get back in good form these few next games before those Champions League games in March. For that first game there. We have to. We really do have to. It's very important now. Otherwise, our season will be a total disaster if we keep playing like we have. I hope we can salvage this. And even if we do go out of the cup, I can accept it if we just play well in that second game at least. And then we do step ourselves up and go full force for the league and the Champions League. If we win those trophies, I'll be happy, especially the Champions League. I'm not saying we will, but if some crazier things have happened, if we just focus and go full force, if we somehow manage to do that, I'll excuse being eliminated from the Copa del Rey, if that happens. Which hopefully I hope I won't, but I'm just saying hypothetically. Yeah, that as you can see, I'm sorry, I'm recovering from a cold and all that. As you can see, yeah, it's been a few crazy weeks. Both good stuff and bad stuff. Like more recently, it's been very bad stuff, but with 2 very tough losses. That shouldn't have been losses, but hopefully we can bounce back in the coming weeks, and that hopefully starts tomorrow against Levante, a team that we should beat, a team that is not as high pressing or not as tough to handle as either Atletico or Girona. This is a team that we should be able to get done, to really beat, and we hopefully we won't be wasting chances again, like we have. Wasting chances that much is not okay. So many chances that this is just unbelievable. How many clear chances we've been missing this month. It's been terrible, but yeah, hopefully that changes tomorrow. Hopefully get a proper victory and. Yeah, hopefully we can celebrate something good. But that's gonna do it, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. I am sorry for keeping you waiting for so long, but yeah. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, leave a like down below and also subscribe if you haven't done that already. And ring the notification bell to get notified next time a video comes up. And yeah. That's gonna do it. Let's hope for the best tomorrow, a good result, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya. Visca Barca.